Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today is quite a fateful day because I'm finally going for my 112 in Grand Challenge with 2.9 Xbow Cycle, the OG, the classic Xbow Cycle deck. I'm at 99 out of 100 GCs right now, and I'm going to be going for the game. So queue time has been taking a fair amount these days, so I'm going to have to cut the video and get back at you guys when we find our first match. Alright guys, we found our first game against Bowie, and as I expected, queue time actually took a fair amount of time for some reason, but yeah, I'm kind of nervous because I already have one loss, but we'll see how this goes. My opponent gives the WoW, and Goblin Hut first play, gonna Fireball, so this is going to be interesting because I'm playing with 2.9, and I'll be straight right now. There's absolutely zero reason to play 2.9 Xbow Cycle over 3.0 right now, or even Queen Bow, which is just better than both of the aforementioned decks, but I just want to give myself a bit of a challenge, and also it is very iconic and special for me. You know, this was the first Xbow Cycle deck that I ever played, back when it was actually viable, you know, 3+ years ago, 2.9 Xbow Cycle, and I learned from Dankan and all the greats. So this is kind of a special moment for me for sure, especially because I would like to kind of commemorate it, I guess. Since I did go for my 100... If you guys didn't know, the story of how I kind of got better at the game was I actually grinded classic challenges, believe it or not, with 2.9 Xbow Cycle. I played like once a day on the bus to and from school, got a 12 win every single day. I was pretty much winning consistently, getting 12 win CCs. I almost never lost with 2.9. That was literally back in 2018, 2019 when I was in high school, like a long time ago. So yeah, that was kind of crazy, but that was with 2.9 Xbow Cycle. So I just wanted to play it again to commemorate that. Gonna go for Archers and Log here to try and commit quite a lot, and Ice Spirit too, because one thing about 2.9 that you guys might not be familiar with compared to 3.0 is that it's actually a very aggressive deck in single elixir, especially because it has a lot of bad matchups. So what you really want to do, as you can see right now, I get a huge lock, and that's pretty much going to be game winning. What you really want to do is outcycle your opponent's counters here, Xbow. As you can see, my opponent had a bowler in this game, which is a very hard counter for Xbow, especially when I don't have a knight, when I have an ice golem that just doesn't even attack back. So I just outcycled the bowler rather, and I'm going to go in again, Tesla for the bowler, just because I kind of feel like being aggressive right now. Goes for a bowler and actually misplaces it. Wow. So the reason I did that was because I knew it was up elixir, or at least even, and it would be a good play because usually he would go Tesla or bowler right on top of the Xbow, and then Tesla would get value. Right here, I'm going to try and kite this over to the left with my Ice Golem. Really nice play you can do with Ice Golem, obviously, just to kite things opposite. It's still kind of a tough matchup right now because he has arrows for my Archers. Going to go Tesla for the bowler, Archers for the Graveyard, Skeleton, cycle back to my Log for the Graveyard. Then I might have to go for Fireball on these Skeletons. We'll see if he pops ability. I'm just going to go Ice Spirit. I don't think I have to go Ice Golem. I'll hover Fireball in case he goes for the ability, and he does not, so that's fine. Just going to defense Expo now, so that was really good. Just played real aggressively. That's really what you have to do. Like, I was watching Betfist get 20 wins with 2.9 in the 2022 CRL 20-win challenge, and he beat hard counters. The only reason he did that was because he won in single elixir. Because you have such a fast cycle with the Ice Golem, you literally have a 2, 3, 4, 6 elixir 4-card cycle with Ice Golem, Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Log. So yeah, I'm going for my 100th GC win, guys, but it is going to be really tough because this deck, again, is literally just played as a flex, or in my case, as a special kind of event to commemorate my OG Xbow Cycle deck, my favorite deck in the game. And the deck that I really got better at. So yeah, I figured, you know, I got 100 CCs with 2.9. I made a video about it. That was when I was still posting content, but I was still in high school. It wasn't like I was nowhere near as big as I am right now on YouTube. Queue time might take a fair amount again, actually. Alright guys, so I'm back, had to cut again, but yeah, back to what I was saying. I don't know, it's kind of crazy to think about, I guess, like all this progress and everything with my channel and everything, but I did still post videos back when I was in high school. I was definitely an aspiring 2.9 Xbow player, trying to improve a lot and learn from the pros. I looked up to so many people. I was definitely what people would consider a casual right now. Like, I was on Twitter, didn't have any followers. I would message all my idols and everything, you know how it is, and it was just crazy to think about, honestly. Like, it really is just kind of crazy to me. This is looking kind of annoying. I might just Expo though, because he should be kind of low in elixir after that, and he does have a Mega Knight, but I can block it. Okay, just wow, those Musketeer Wallbreakers, that was actually well played, but if I predicted that, he would have lost. The thing is, I thought that he knew that if I predicted that, he would lose, so I thought he would definitely go like Mega Knight or something low and cycle back, so I guess I should have been more aggressive, but I thought he might have enough for a Mega Knight. I still thought it was a worthwhile Expo though, because I was was able to protect it. If he went Mega Knight down low, I guess I just misjudged the situation. But this is Mega Knight Wallbreakers. This is going to be a super hard matchup, unfortunately, guys, because he has a Mega Knight, and I don't even have a Knight. I have an Ice Golem, so I'm actually going to be kind of screwed. Like, Mega Knight is really tough for this deck to deal with, if you guys didn't know. I mean, 3.0 honestly is not a big deal at all. You have a Knight, you can do fine. I'm going to Xbow opposite just because I feel like it. Goes minor bats right into it. That's actually very unfortunate. I mean, I'm playing aggressively, but maybe I'm playing too aggressively, you know? Getting skeletons in the middle for the Bandit. Ice Spirit for the Musketeer. Wow, those skeletons got devoured and Bandit dashes to my tower. That's really bad. So this is not a good start, but again, this is a really bad matchup. Maybe that was a bad expo, but what do I know? I'll still keep trying, I guess. I think I want to cycle Ice Golem in the back. With this deck, you can definitely be more liberal with cycling Ice Golems compared to your Knights in 3.0. Gonna Archers, I guess, for that. Skeletons to make sure. And yeah, this is like getting quite awkward to defend, I guess. But yeah, Knight would just be so much more helpful. I do have Ice Golem for his bat, which is definitely going to be a big help. But we'll see how it goes, I guess. He goes minor. I'm going to Ice Spirit, Ice Golem to catch that. And it's going to be a pretty good catch, as you guys can see. You have to play your Ice Golem correctly, by the way, because Ice Golem obviously doesn't attack back like a Knight would. So you have to play it like kind of lower to the minor so that you can make sure the minor stays locked on the whole time. If I went Ice Golem like far at the bottom, or no, far at the top rather, it would have like walked up, minor would have retargeted, I guess. But gonna Ice Golem for the Bandit. Oh, unfortunately didn't get it down in time, and that's a big connection on the left. I'm gonna Ice Spirit, but damage is already done. Wow, this is honestly kind of tough. Like, I've been kind of mixed and caught between going in and defending, and it's just kind of been the worst of both worlds. Like, I'm taking a lot of damage, I'm not breaking through, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go Skeletons and Log, actually commit to this right now. Ice Spirit for the Wallbreaker, really have to break through right now. Gonna Archers too. As you can see, he has such good defense for the Expo. He has Bandit, Barbarian, Musketeer. I literally can't do anything. I ignored so much damage on the left there, and he was just able to defend everything because he has so many easy defenses for an Expo. I did catch the minor there, gonna Log as well. Try and hit the Wallbreakers, doesn't get hit in time. Gonna Ice Spirit for the Barbell. I did catch that, but this is literally over. I think I definitely could have played this game better, like maybe less aggressive in single and maybe a bit more passive, play more safe and just set up bigger pushes, but I still really despise this matchup. Even with 3.0, I despise this matchup, so I don't know. Gonna Log. Might be futile though. Yeah, that's tower down, so that's really unfortunate. I definitely think that was a hard counter. He didn't even play Mega Knight the whole game, I think, but there's always the risk of a Mega Knight, which is the other issue, because yeah, that's honestly not a good start at all. Like, already down 2 losses. I don't want to complain too much or make excuses. I mean, I did lose. I definitely think could have played better. Let's get into the next match against Teto. We will see how this goes, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I will be clear, guys, I did try a video getting to 100 already with 2.9. I lost at 11 wins. I went 11-3, which was so unfortunate. I started at 6-1 again as well, because like I literally lose. I forgot what I lost to earlier, but it's literally like with 3.0 I never lose below 6 wins in a GC. With 2.9 it's just so much harder. Like, this is a harder deck to play. We do see the Marcher though, and so this is probably going to be a good matchup. Finally, P.E.K.K.A Bridgespam. It's actually going to be a matchup where I think you could play really aggressively in with 2.9, because you don't have a Knight for the P.E.K.K.A, but you do have an Ice Golem, and it's going to help you with cycling a lot. So I'm going to Ice Spirit just to make sure my Tesla stays alive, Ice Golem to tank, and I could maybe Expo with this, but might be a bit aggressive because I don't have the best cycle to support. I think I'll hold off on it, but I was definitely considering it. If I had like Archers in cycle, I might have done it, because then I can go Archers on the P.E.K.K.A that follows the Expo and then DPS it down. But still, like, I don't want to choke. I'm at 2 losses already. I have to play it very safe, so we'll see how this goes. Tesla in the middle, Skeletons to distract the Ghost, and Bandit's coming down. He does Zap as well, which is interesting. I could activate King off the Bandit, honestly. I could like let it dash to the Tesla, then Ice Spirit. Maybe I should have done that, but I'm not used to doing plays like those, like instinctively. I guess I should get more confident with that. Gonna Log this back though. He goes Fireball, very aggressive, but he actually missed 1 Archer, so I actually could have ignored that. Instead of going Skeletons, gone Expo on the right maybe. He definitely would have had enough for a P.E.K.K.A because he went Battle Ram plus Fireball. But we'll still get to chip it off the Ice Golem. Actually pretty good chip, like 1 Headbutt and the Frost Nova on death. And he goes Ghost. I'm gonna go Ice Golem to protect, and he might Marcher this. I'm going to Expo with this Ice Golem, actually, just because I feel like I think you can definitely play aggressive with this deck compared to 3.0. Archer's the Marcher. He's definitely going to go P.E.K.K.A at 7. He doesn't really have much elixir right now. Going to Skeletons. I think I have to Ice Spirit too. Actually, back to an Ice Golem. As you guys can see, I cycle so fast, I'm already back. That's going to be a dead P.E.K.K.A for sure, and he's in trouble right now. I can maybe just let this go. Okay, yeah, he Fireballs. I'm going to Expo at 6 because he's definitely low on elixir right now, and this should be pretty good. Going to Archers preemptively. skeletons for the ram, and then this should definitely lock on, I think. Yeah, that's a lock, and I believe he just used zap. I might be wrong, but I don't think he's back to it, at least right away. He's probably going to E-Wiz to retarget the Xbow. No, he's back to zap now. Going to log. He also will turn invisible. It's going to let it turn invisible, then go archers instead of going archers preemptively, because I want the Xbow to stay locked on. And as you guys can see, this is such an easy matchup. Like, you can cycle Ice Golem so quickly and just give them a lot of trouble, honestly. And so, yeah, this is really good. I don't think it's better than with Knight, because Knight is better against Royal Ghost, better at taking out bandits and stuff, but I would say Ice Golem is honestly better against P.E.K.K.A because it survives 2 hits, it costs less, and you can cut it across the map, and you can cycle multiple Ice Golem, so it's actually a pretty nice little thing to have in this matchup, I guess. But I'm just going to fireball log, and I don't know, like, the game's already over, I guess, but that's going to be a very nice win against P.E.K.K.A Bridgespam. He gives a crying face. Unfortunately for him, he definitely got hard countered, but yeah, 2.9 definitely does well in that, so we're at 8-2 now, guys. Very, very tense right now. Gonna keep going, though. I have to get 4 straight wins with one of the hardest decks to play in the game. I honestly think 2.9 is one of the high skill decks in the game. So people might disagree with me, but I mean, 3.0 Knight, I will say, is a lot easier to play. Ice Golem, though, in this meta, like, when you have a weak Tesla, like back when this deck was meta, Xbow was so much better and Tesla was so much better. Tesla had a 35-second lifetime, it had a faster first hit speed, it had a faster hit speed, like all those got nerfed, and Tesla never got buffed again. It's such a weak card right now. And 2.9 really just leans on the strength of the Tesla and the archers by drawing it out, I guess, with the Ice Golem and cheap cycle cards to maximize that value. But you kind of need something like a Knight right now, honestly. Or even in the new meta, you need like a Queen. Gonna Skeletons Kite this Valk out of Xbow range, maybe get a small lock. Nice, good connection. That's a trick I love to do. I might make an Xbow Fundamentals video on that, actually. I was thinking of making a series again called Xbow Fundamentals, but yeah, that's a nice little trick that you can do where you just kite something out of range and it lets you get a lock if they're not ready for it. Obviously, he was not. And archers will get some chip as well. I don't know what this is. Okay, Mortar. Just going to go Tesla, I guess. Don't really have anything good in cycle. If I go Ice Golem, I'll have to go Tesla after anyway, just a wasted 6 elixir where I could have just gone for 4 with the Tesla. Honestly, I want to Expo with this Tesla. I know he has a cannon cart, though, so I don't know if it's going to be good. Probably not. This is looking like Mortar. If it's Mortar Miner, this will be a terrible matchup because Ice Golem doesn't do well against Miner at all. And he does have Valk Cannon Cart, though. That's already 2 tanks, so it might not be Miner, because usually if it's like Mortar Miner, he has like 1 tank and then a Miner. Like, you usually see Cannon Cart and then Miner, or Falcon Miner, not both. Or not all 3, rather, so maybe not. But just going to log the Valk back. He has a Phoenix, too. That's interesting. Going to go Archers, same lane. And I don't know what this is. Like, I guess it could be Mortar Graveyard. I haven't seen Mortar Graveyard in a long time, but he has Fireball too. Yeah, honestly, it might be Mortar Graveyard, because if he doesn't have a Miner, like, I don't know what other win con this would be, but I haven't seen this deck in so long, like any Mortar Graveyard deck for that matter. Gonna log the Phoenix Egg plus Spears. Ice Golem, pretty high value there, just soaking stuff up for 2 elixir. That's his main function in this deck. You don't really use it to attack stuff back like you would a Knight. You have to play it differently, so I definitely would say, for you guys watching, if you're curious, like, if you want to play this deck, it's definitely more of a challenge again. Like, it's definitely not for if you want to have a good deck to play. Like, it's one of the worst decks in the game, I would say. They're definitely worse decks, but one of the worst for sure, because Knight just exists. It's just better. He goes Mortar in the left. I'm going to try and stall it out for a bit, and then maybe go late Archers if he doesn't expect it, after Ice Spirit locks on. Okay, I'm just going to go Expo, actually. Archers for the Cannon Cart, and try and stall the Mortar out instead of defending it. This is a play I like to do against Mortar sometimes. And unfortunately, he does get the cart down, so I'm going to have to let the Expo go. Going to Ice Golem for the Mortar. I hope he got it down in time. That was, like, really tight. I hope it's not on the tower. Okay, nice, it's not. But this is kind of tense. Going to Tesla. Archers, like, my cycle is a bit weird right now. I might just have to Fireball that Mortar, honestly. Going to Skeleton Stall again. I don't know if I Fireball will be down Elixir, but it would be good tower damage, so I think I'd do it. And Ice Spirit just to make sure I don't take another hit. He's, like, really going... Does he have a Graveyard? He's going to go Graveyard right now. Okay, he doesn't. I really can't tell if he has a Graveyard or not, because, like, he's... I don't know, I'm going to defense Sucks, but just to be safe. I know I'm down Elixir right now. I have to be pretty safe. And I'm up in damage, so might as well just be pretty passive and not just force the issue. He does Fireball. I'm going to split Archers for the Phoenix, and I could get back to an Expo, but my defensive X was already dead. Honestly, my game plan now might just be defensive Expos, because if I go in, there's going to be no point. Number 1, he has a Cannon Cart. Number 2, he has a Valk and defensive Mortar, and he can just Fireball my Expo plus Tower out. So I think there's really no point. I think on a defensive Expo. Okay, is he going to Graveyard with this? Going to Tesla to predict? Maybe... Okay, he doesn't. Does he even have a Graveyard? If he doesn't... He goes Fireball. That's going to be a really good matchup for me if he doesn't have Graveyard. If it's literally just Mortar with no other win con, which is never the case right now. Mortar's always played with like Miner these days, or that 2.9 Mortar deck has like Rocket in it. That's a win con. Going to Fireball the Phoenix though. He might not have a Graveyard then. That's going to be very good news for me, I guess. Goes Valk the Bridge, and okay, he actually does have a Graveyard. I was not ready for that because he didn't go for it like the whole game. I guess surprise factor. Gonna log Skeletons. This should get defended. I take one Skelly hit, I think, but that's okay. I want a defensive Mortar, or defensive Xbow again, I think. And Fireball the Phoenix every single time. That's good chip damage. Gonna Tesla try and win the bridge battle too. Ice Golem to bridge block. I didn't bridge block earlier because I didn't know he had a Graveyard, but he does, apparently. So he's gonna Fireball. My Archer's gonna log late and then get back to an Ice Golem. I think I have to for those spears. Defensive Expo instantly for this Mortar. It should be on the Ice Golem. Nice. Archers for the Phoenix. And I think I can win this one, guys. I think I played it pretty well. Like, I defended very well the whole game and just kind of got a nice lead in single. Without that lead, I probably would have had to play more aggressive, which would have not worked out well because he has Cannon Cart. I don't really think there's going to be a good matchup for me, honestly. Probably close to even or something, but I think I was able to win. Goes Graveyard, gonna go Archers, just have to stall the Mortar out, gonna log the Phoenix Egg. Skeletons. That Mortar's on tower, I think, but I'm just gonna Fireball. That should be the game. Even if it gets one more hit and he Fireballs, I should still win. So that's gonna be a very nice win. Okay, I meant to give the global tourney emote, but 20 emote will do well, I guess. That's gonna be GG's. Against definitely a hard matchup right there. Mortar is not easy by any means. With Cannon Cart and with a Valk, like, as you guys could see, I could never really break through, so I just played defensively the whole game. Like, that was kind of the optimal way to play that, especially because I have an Ice Golem. Like, I can stall for days, but I've not seen Mortar Miner or Mortar Graveyard in a long time. I'll take my task, I guess, and let's keep it going. 3 to go. I really would love to just get this 12 in, honestly. Like, I don't want to keep getting 11 man or even worse, but look at our opponent, the good luck here. Hope he doesn't have too bad of a deck for me to deal with, because I shouldn't be expecting much. I'm playing 2.9. Okay, pretty much the worst starting hand possible. I have to go Fireball to reset the charge. I do not have Log, Tesla, or Ice Spirit in Cycle. That is very unfortunate. That was like a 7 for 5 on my end. That's like the most inefficient way to counter Ram Rider. You can't even... Oh god, it's going to be Ram Rider Bridgespam. That's not good because I have an Ice Golem. If I had a Knight, that would have been so much better. Like, I could at least Knight to attack back, but obviously I can't with an Ice Golem, so... Okay, Queen, I think I don't want to Expo opposite. I would, but he has a Mega Knight, I'm pretty sure. Or E-Barbs, and I don't have Ice Golem in Cycle, so I have to play it pretty safe. Gonna Ice Spirit to stall the Queen out, I guess, and then maybe go late Archers. Okay, perfect. We stalled the ability out very well. Like, just play... Yeah, when you're against the Queen and they have the ability active, ready to be popped, I think you want to play it pretty safe and just play stuff very last second. Try and force out the ability and just annoy them, I guess. I might hover an Expo if he goes Ram Rider or Queen the back. Goes E-Spirit. I'm going to cycle Skeletons and, yeah, Expo the back when he goes Ram Rider. I'm definitely going to activate King off this E-Spirit. That's going to be super huge the whole game. Going to E-Spirit or Ice Spirit to activate King, Tesla for the Ram, and that's going to be a dead Ram. My Expo is also dead, but it's fine. We force up the Queen. And the ability, just going to log it, get tower damage, and get it taken out because of the Tesla. No need to waste my Ice Golem. I need it for the Ghost and for the Mega Knight. I know he has one, so... Man, we're against Mega Knight with Ice Golem. That, like, if I had Knight, this would not be a good matchup, but I would still be a lot more confident in this matchup. When I have Ice Golem, this is going to be very hard. Like, definitely his matchup, if not hard counter. I've lost this matchup before as well when I was playing this deck. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I do have a distinct memory of losing. Like, I think I made a video on it, too, and I choked to... this deck in like triple. I was winning the whole game, then I choked, so I have to not choke this time. We'll see how it goes. Gonna Expo to predict either a Ram or a Queen in the back and the left. He does go Queen, perfect, so that's gonna lock on. Okay, goes Ram, gonna Tesla for the Ram, stop the charge. In his tracks, gonna log the Ghost back, make sure the Expo targets the Queen first. Ice Spirit for the Ghost, Ice Golem for the Bandit, and I might actually get a lock here, hold on, gonna Archers. He doesn't have enough for Lightning. I know he has Mega Knight and Lightning, but he has not enough Elixir for either, so wow, this is actually a lock. He might Mega Knight those Archers. He does. Okay, this is going to be a tough defense. I think I want to Skeletons around, get back to an Ice Golem if I can. So Tesla the middle, Ice Spirit for the Mega Knight, and then probably let the Tesla die. Yeah, and then Ice Golem to block the Ghost. Archers 2. I could have also let the Tesla die and went Ice Golem to kite opposite to the left, but I think I want to set up an offensive opportunity here. I missed a log, unfortunately, on the Ghost, but it's fine. Wow, Queen takes out my Ice Spirit. Gonna Skeletons, that might charge on the tower. Okay, just barely doesn't. Let's go. I think he just went Queen ability, so I shouldn't have to worry about it, but then again, Queen ability charges back so fast, I don't even know. I think I want to Fireball the Bandit. That's the lane I'm going for, and Fireball Log does kill a Bandit, if you guys didn't know. It's kind of an inefficient trade, but if it's in the lane you're going for, like, might as well. Gonna pre-Tesla now. He's definitely gonna Mega Knight in front of the Ram Rider, or, like, Lightning to take my Tesla out. Either one. He's gonna Ice Spirit for the Lightning. Okay, he doesn't even go Lightning. Interesting. Gonna Ice Golem for the middle, Log the Ram back. Cannot afford to take any hits right now. And that was a perfect defense. I'm actually playing this really well. Like, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but wow. Gonna Fireball the Queen. Skeletons for the E-Spirit. He does go Ghost. Gonna split Archers. Actually gonna stack them, I guess. I don't know. Either one shouldn't be a big difference. Perfect Ice Spirit as well on everything. Ice Golem for the Bandit. Last second. Okay, perfect. And Log the Ram. I missed, but the King came in clutch. As you guys can see, Activated King is so key in this matchup, because without it, I would have had many more difficult defenses, I think. I don't know. He goes Queen. I'm just gonna Fireball it back again, I think. So just Fireball now, and then he feels ability. I can surround with Skeletons. Last second, that should full counter. Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. And then I guess one hit on the Archers. Actually, I guess it didn't full counter, but I think normally it does. I don't know. Gonna Ice Golem to protect the Tesla. Archers off to the side. In this matchup, you really want to be stacking your Archers as well, because they only have a Lightning. They don't have any way to kill the Archers. They have a Snowball in this deck too, but that won't kill Archers unless they have like a Ram Rider or E-Spirit to connect as well. He's back to another Mega Knight, gonna Ice Spirit, Archers as well, trying to get back to another Ice Golem desperately. Might have to Fireball on defense, but I think I'm good actually, and he goes for a Lightning, I think the first time the whole game. Ice Spirit does not jump, but as you guys can see, Activated King has just been so helpful, like it's insane. Gonna Xbow right now, because he's finally not back to his Mega Knight, or Lightning, or... Okay, never mind, apparently. Throw all what I said out the window, because he is, but that's not a Fireball value. Gonna Fireball Log ASAP. That should kill the Queen, actually. Wow, it just barely misses. What? Okay, anyways, gonna Anti-Lightning Tesla. I think first time I did this the whole game. So you do want to Anti-Lightning Tesla in this matchup, but a lot of the time you don't have to, because if you can bait out a bad Lightning, then you can actually maybe get something to work. Gonna Tesla, and just like that, we did win. Oh, let's go. That was like a flawless game, guys, against Mega Knight Ram Rider. Wow. When I had 2.9 as well, not even Knight, like, honestly, that is impressive. Like, I'm proud of that one for sure. So, I'll wish him good luck for this with GC. That was amazing. Wow. I think I really deserve to get a not hard matchup now after that, because, I mean... Well, yeah, I got Mortar and that in a row. Like, those are two definitely really hard matchups. I don't know. Like, P.E.K.K.A was definitely free, but I also got Mega Knight Wallbreakers. Okay, in our match against Vacuum. Let's see how this goes. I hope we can get it. I'll give him the good luck, and let's try our best, I guess. Gonna go Skeleton as the back. He... Not sure what he has. Just gonna Log. You want to play pretty safe, obviously, to start things out. I'm kind of nervous, though. Like, I'm getting up there. This could really be my 100 GC win. Wow. I'm going to split Archers, and he goes Mortar. Okay, I guess I'm just going to Ice Golem Expo. Again, I love doing this play. It's a very nice play to make, especially when you have Ice Golem and you can afford to do something like this. It looks kind of dumb, but it honestly works. I might Fireball. Okay, I'm not going to Fireball. I'm going to Skeletons instead. Let's see what he does for my Expo. He has a Cannon Cart. Oh, no. Wait, he has Mortar, Knight, and Cannon Cart. This is looking really bad. If he has a Miner, that's like 100-0. Oh my god, no. Please, I don't want to lose that 10. Like, I got so close, and... Okay, he goes Expo. What? It's double Siege. I'm gonna go Tesla, I guess. Thankfully, Cannon Cart died in kind of an awkward spot. Okay, he goes Log. Gonna have to go Log and Ice Golem. Okay, bad Ice Golem. I should have gone Ice Golem first. Lesson learned. Because I wanted to lock on him. I'm really surprised he's playing double Siege, though. But at least that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Wow. You really have to have fast reaction time, though, guys. Like, if he went Log there and I took, like, even a second or two extra to make that Log play, I would have taken, like, another 300 damage, maybe, and that would have been game over. Gonna Expo, though. He's not back to his Cannon Cart, or Expo. Gonna Skeletons, and then Archers for the Mortar. Snipe. He snipes with a Muskie, so I know his full deck now. He has, like, Cannon Cart, Knight, Mortar, Expo. Depends on his spell, though. That's gonna be the question. Ice Spirit should have countered this Muskie. If he has a Rocket, then I think I'm done for. If he has, like, a Fireball or something else, then it's going to be okay. If he has Rocket, though, I'm definitely dead. Because I just can't break through double buildings on defense and a Rocket. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to be too pessimistic, though, and negative. I'm going to just try my best. Play the matchup in front of me and not really worry about what it actually is. Just focus on, you know, how to actually play it. That's how you want to play against bad matchups. Like, and it might not even be a bad matchup, I guess, but he has Knight, Cannon Cart, looking pretty tough so far. Going to Ice Golem in the back. He goes Cart, gonna go Skeletons, and then Defensive Expo, I think. I think I need to play this one pretty safe. Log, that's definitely a Fireball in a second here, because that's just way too much value to pass up. Cannon Cart gets taken out. Mortar almost gets taken out. Gonna Ice Spirit to protect my Expo as well, just because why not, right? And then Skeletons too. Okay, Skeletons were unnecessary, but still. He just Fireballed, which is great for me. So he has a Fireball. Oh, that's huge, actually, I just realized. So, gonna Defense Expo again. and that means that he cannot fireball this. What he's going to do, he muskies the back. Basically, if they ever go for a spell, like late, you want to punish them with a defense expo usually, because they can't do anything. He has a delivery. Okay, that's huge. Going to fireball the muskie, Ice Golem the tank. I think I can afford to fireball because he isn't fireballing me. Gonna Tesla to win the bridge battle against the Knight. Ice Spirit, and as you can see, I'm already almost back to an Ice Golem. I think I don't want to go for one, though. Yeah, my Expo does really well against his, so if he protected that, it would have been worse, but he didn't, so we're actually in the lead right now. Let's go. And he can't even Expo in the right because of my Tesla being alive. Gonna split archers, don't want to waste my Ice Golem, I think, and gonna defense Expo again right away. Anti-fireball always to my weaker tower, so in this case, my right side tower. Goes delivery. Oh, that's actually huge, by the way, that he has a delivery, because that's, like, useless in this matchup against Expo. Against 3.0, it's okay. Like, Knight is somewhat threatening, but Ice Golem, his only purpose is to stall, so gonna Expo right now. I have a defense Expo up. This is a common play you make with 2.9, where you outcycle them and then go back for second Expo. I actually remember losing an Expo mirror match to someone. Just gonna fireball the Mortar and let the Expo die. I think that's the best course of action. Okay, this is sketchy for sure. Hold on. Gonna try and get back to Ice Golem down low. I think I need to defense Expo this. I don't think I can afford to fireball the Expo out. So I'm going to log that. That's a dead cannon cart. And Expo is on the muskie. Going to fireball too. That's going to be almost dead. And if he's really smart right now, I think he would go defensive and punish me. Or actually, no, that doesn't make sense at all because I'm down elixir. Like, he should be punishing me. We're going to go archers right away. Wow, he delivery predicts. That was very impressive. Wow. I'm in trouble. Gonna Ice Spirit. Oh, he missed one. Hold on. Ice Spirit, fireball the muskie plus the Mortar, I think is going to be the move. I hope I'm hit the muskie, please. Oh, that was so clutch. I almost missed, but I didn't. Okay, gonna defense Expo again. He has a fireball, so he has a slower cycle than me. All I have to do is win the defensive battle, and then just get some spell damage at the end. So that's gonna be my game plan. He fireballs me. I am not going to fireball him, I think. I want to be pretty safe. Just win this Expo battle. Ice Golem to protect, and then Expo offensive myself. He goes Mortar, which is really good for me. Gonna log the muskie back instantly. He goes Cart. I think I want to let the Expo die and just defend the Mortar, because I don't want to choke. I'm winning in damage right now. I just have to get a few spells at the end. Like, I would have protected that more, but I want to be safe. Again, on defensive Expo, he's going in, so this is really good for me, I think. Gonna log. Okay, I think I just take the fireball, honestly, because he freaking fireball me. I'll get back to another fireball by the time he fireballs my tower, though. Gonna Ice Golem to stall, and I think I won, guys. Oh my god, gonna archers. Just have to log fireball tower. I'm just gonna log on the Expo to be safe, and then fireball tower, and we're gonna win. Even if I didn't fireball, I would have won, but let's go. That was pretty much a perfect game, honestly. I was down quite a bit in some situations elixir-wise, but I just defended well. Honestly, I would much rather have an Ice Golem in that matchup, I feel like. One of the weird instances where I actually catch myself saying that, because he has a lot of, like, spam, like Mortar, Expo, Cannon Cart, and I can't really kill the Cannon Cart with an Ice Golem, but I can kill everything else with an Ice Golem plus, like, a defensive Expo, so that was just a very clutch win. 11 wins now, guys. Oh my god, though. I am going to go for the next match. Queue time might take a while, but I'm going to wait for a little while before cutting, because I'm willing to give it a bit of time. I need to cool down from that game anyways. But yeah, I'm just going right into it. I'm pretty warmed up, playing well. Okay, found it against UT, never mind. Gonna give him the good luck, and let's see what's up. This is going to be the match for 100 GCs, so let's see if we can do it. I don't know, like, I have confidence in myself. I've been playing well. There's no reason to doubt myself right now, so I'm just going to go for it. Gonna log. He is not doing anything. Okay, this is kind of weird. I'm going to Ice Golem in the back, I think. That's a pretty safe play. If he punishes opposite, I can easily get back to something. Okay, Skeleton King. Going to Expo opposite right away. Worst case, this is RG. Best case, it's Splash Yard. Okay, Skeleton Drag is going to fireball those. Flying Machine. Okay, hold on. I think this is Lavahound, and that's actually really good, guys, because Knight only does two purposes, or only serves two purposes in this match. We're going to Tesla as well for the Flying Machine plus Skeleton King. He definitely isn't going to Lava anytime soon, and again, I'm playing 2.9, so I think pre-cycling a Tesla here is weird against Lavahound, but it doesn't really matter that much, because I'm playing 2.9 again. I can easily get back, especially because I have archers. So this deck is Skeleton Lava, Miner, Skeleton King, with arrows, if I'm not mistaken. It would be better if he had Fireball, I think, but arrows are annoying for my archers, but I'm playing 2.9, and I love Ice Golem against Lavahound, because it's so good against the pups, it's so good against the support, way better than a Knight, where Knight is just one more elixir for the same thing, doesn't counterattack air. The only thing Knight helps against is Skeleton King and Miner, but you can still deal with them in other ways, so I actually think Ice Golem helps against Lava matchups too. So that's going to be very clutch, guys. Let's go. I just have to play this one well, and I honestly consider myself pretty good at the Lava matchup. Like, I have practiced this so many times, I know, like, all the ins and outs, so I don't want to be too arrogant, but I genuinely think I got this if I play it well. It's going to Tesla like that just to threaten to go in. I'm actually going to go in right now because I have a Tesla up. Why not? He has to go Skelly King, and then, okay, Flying Machine going to fireball that. What I'm going to do is going to pull the Skelly King into my Tesla. That's why I went Xbow right next to the Tesla, so it can kind of help out. Ice Spirit over here. Tesla should take the Skelly King out. Let's go. Force at the Tombstone. I could log that, but Xbow's basically dead. I think I'm just going to let it go, honestly. And I'm still in the lead right now, and we're still going to get a small lock, so that was honestly worth it. Actually, it might have been worth it to log the Tombstone there. I don't know. We're going to get back to an Xbow, I think, and probably just go in, because what is he back to? He goes Lava at the back. I'm already back to an Xbow. He goes Skelly Drag's going to fireball those. That's going to be on tower. So that's going to be a huge lock, and he has to go like minor arrows on this right now, or he loses his tower. Okay, he's going to let it go. So now all I have to do is defend this push, and I get 100 GCs. So going to go archers preemptively, because I know he has arrows in this deck. Have to get back to a fireball for that, of course, so just going to do that real quick. Ice Spirit, Ice Golem, and then one away from fireball. I'll Tesla, and then fireball, I think, right away. And he goes minor arrows, so going to go skeletons first. Log the Phoenix Egg, of course, and I'm back to an Ice Golem. I can actually kite these opposite lane if I want, but I'm going to go Ice Golem same lane, and then archers. And that actually should be fully defended. Wait, there's only 15 seconds left. I think I did it, guys. Oh my god, wait. Fireball. And that was getting a bit tense, but that was honestly a very clean defense. And oh my god, guys, we did it. Let's go. I actually have no words to describe how happy I am right now. Like, with 2.9 as well, I honestly think this is very impressive. Like, this is definitely a bad matchup. No, I don't know why I said that. This is definitely a bad deck. That was a pretty good matchup, I guess. Or even, I guess. I don't know. But let's go. We got 12 wins with one of the worst Expo decks, if not the worst Expo deck in the meta right now. At least a meta Expo deck. And there it is. Grand Challenge badge, level 5, 100 Grand Challenges. Like, I am elated, guys. I don't know what else to say. I'm just so happy. We got it with my favorite Expo deck, one of the worst ones. With 2 losses, it was very tense, but I was able to clutch it out. Against some bad matchups, too. I beat Mortar, I beat P.E.K.K.A, Lightning Queen, or Mega Knight Lightning Queen. Like, let's go, dude. I'm gonna open the GC chest, though. That should be... I deserve a champion for that. Come on, let's give me a champion right here, Clash Royale. Let's see. And, okay, we had a legendary. Good enough, I guess. No champion, but legendary will do. I actually need some legendaries right now, so Sparky, I'll take that. I actually have almost a fully max account, just legendaries and... some epics, I believe, but I've maxed stack on almost everything else. But let's go, guys. Oh my god, we did it. We beat Lava Miner for the 12 win. We beat Double Siege, which was very interesting. We beat Mega Knight Ramrider Lightning, Mortar Cannon Cart, lost to Mega Knight Wallbreakers because it was tough. But yeah, before here are my other games, guys. I beat Golem, I beat Mighty Miner Bait. I lost to RG. Yeah, RG's another super hard one with this because you don't have a knight to counterattack. But that's going to be it. There's my 11 win from yesterday, guys. But I got 12 today. Let's freaking go. And that's going to be 100. Look at how good that looks. And I'm just so happy, honestly. I can grind GCs freely now without having to make more videos. But that's going to be it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. And I will see you in the next one.